Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. One of this season's most eagerly awaited new productions is the hilarious musical Shucked. It features a book by Robert Horn and a score by Brandy Clark and Shane McAnally under the direction of Jack O'Brien. And we're here on opening night to celebrate with the company.
Is one in the world. They thought they knew everything about me. I could never do it on my own.
Welcome home to Broadway, my friend. How does it feel?
I'm exhausted. It feels great. You know, we needed a good time. We needed to feel good about going to the theater again. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to give everybody an up. And here it is.
Here we are. It is opening night. How do you
Only taken us 10 years, right?
How do you feel tonight?
Excited, nervous, jubilant, filled with love and for this community and for our producer who got us here and this incredible cast that I just couldn't be more happy.
Oh, it's overwhelming. You know, I'm so happy that we've had so many interviews today and different things we're doing because it's a beautiful night. It's also a little bit bittersweet because for us, the show is now birthed and into the world and our work on it is done, but it's just the biggest dream come true.
It was a dream we didn't even know we had, honestly. I mean, when we both set out years ago to have a career in songwriting and to tell stories and to even put our own stories into songs, we never knew it could be this big. And the open arms that Broadway has shown us it's really mind-blowing. We have felt nothing but loved and championed and cheerleaded even from competing shows. I mean, everybody seems so excited and it's such an honor.
I feel really nervous, but also just so excited, and I feel really safe, though. I don't know if that's like a weird word to use, but safe because this company has been so warm and nurturing and just fun, and it just feels like a big family, and everyone's just been so supportive of me and all the other debuts in the show. I just feel really safe and secure.
Oh, it feels fantastic. We're so excited. We've been sitting on this show together for so long, making our little tweaks, making it perfect, second-guessing ourselves, and then patting ourselves on the back. So we're just we're so happy to get to share it with New York and, the best audience in the country and in the world. And the response has just been amazing so far. So we're just very happy and excited.
It's a dream. It is a completely original Broadway musical. And unfortunately, those are kind of rare these days. It's based on absolutely nothing. People don't know what to expect, so they come to the show and they're so pleasantly surprised. So I'm excited. This is the first time I'm back on stage post-pandemic, and I'm having the time of my life. And I get to play another gay narrator in a musical. What's better than that?
Welcome home.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Back on the Broadways, darling, it feels when I think of home, I think of a place where there's me getting standing ovations, apparently.
Well, I mean, first of all, it's the most probably collaborative process I've ever been a part of with Robert and Shane and Brandy and Jack, the whole creative team and the cast. They've been more open to ideas from other people, and I think it's because they're all so good at their own jobs that they're unthreatened by someone else having a great idea, and so they welcome all of that. And this show, this was up and running or intended to be going a little before the pandemic, and then we had a whole. I'm not sure if you remember, but there was a COVID outbreak and a pandemic, and it put us all on pause. And knowing that this thing was coming back around for me is really what kept me going in a really kind of weird, bleak time for anyone that likes being on stage and not knowing if it was ever going to come back. And this was the beacon of light for me at the end of the tunnel. So I'm thrilled to be here.
What's made this so special for you? You worked on other things, but there's something about Shucked. What is it?
The people.
Yeah.
It's Brandy, it's Shane, it's Robert, it's Jack, it's Sarah, it's Jay. I mean, I could stand here and list everybody, but that's what it is. We've all became we're dear friends. After 9 years of trying to create a brand new original musical, how could you not? You're either going to be friends or not. But we are friends. They're the dearest, most wonderful people, and they're brilliant. And that's what makes this so special. We're all here together, and it's a wonderful show. I'm not just saying that because I'm on the payroll. It's a wonderful show. It is so happy. It speaks to everybody. You'll feel better leaving than you did coming in. I promise.
I think the nature of the show itself, it's very honest, it's joyful, and I think that's exactly what we need right now in the world. And so to be able to tell a story that just gives pure joy every night has just been such a blessing to me.
I don't think we've all realized how much we need to laugh and actually how we need to have this community experience together. And so that's what I experience every night. Like, people are turning to each other and they don't even know them, and they're laughing together. And after the pandemic and all of that, it's just like, I see you and we're having this experience together. And I just think that's so beautiful.
Collaborating in the room with Robert Horn. How did you keep a straight face?
I'm glad you brought him up. Robert has been such a great collaborator for us. I mean, he's such a generous collaborator. So many of the songs Shane mentioned earlier today, independently owned. That was Robert's text. We took that from his text. He's been a great collaborator.
More than just being hilarious, it's his inability to stop working that has inspired us and kept us going, because up till the last minute, he was like, if it can be better, let's keep making it better. And that shows. It's a non-stop laugh fest, except when you're hopefully crying during the songs.
Robert Horn is one of the funniest people I'll ever have known in my entire life. And it just pours out of him, right? It just pours out of him. Then you have Brandy and Shane, who've never done this before. So the freshness, the sort of Christmas morning quality that they brought to the whole thing, as well as, let's face it, some gorgeous music. We never not had fun. We did these workshops, we went out of town, we just loved each other, and it shows.